There's a huge Manchester derby at Old Trafford tonight as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's United entertain Pep Guardiola's City with huge implications on both the title race and the charge for the top four. United can do fierce rivals Liverpool a big favour by taking points off their nearest neighbours, while City will leapfrog the Reds and reach the summit of the Premier League with victory. But the Red Devils have their own reasons for taking all 3 points as they bid to keep pace with Chelsea and Arsenal in the race to finish in the Champions League spots. After their 4-0 humbling at Everton, United are the biggest price they have ever been to win a home game in the Premier League. But can they upset the form book? We asked our reporters. Man United 0-3 Man City Matt Lawless Manchester City all day long. I'll be honest, I want Liverpool to win the title. Not because I dislike City. Quite the opposite, actually. I marvel at the job Pep Guardiola has done. I am in awe of the breathtaking quality his superstars have displayed this season. Utterly magnificent. Yet I can't begin to imagine how much winning the Premier League would mean to Liverpool fans. And so, despite the fact the Reds broke my Claret and Blue heart back in 2006, I would genuinely love to see them enjoy that crowning moment. They've lost only one game so far during this remarkable season. That surely deserves a silver lining. Nevertheless, I just can't see an out-of-sorts United stopping City tonight, and therefore, I just feel that it is Pep's title to lose. Man United 2-1 Man City Aaron Flanagan. There is no chance that Manchester United will play as badly as they did on Sunday versus Everton. If anything, they should be so determined to right the wrongs that they will be a different beast altogether. City, for all of their swashbuckling brilliance, have been a little lacklustre on occasions recently. The Spurs triple-header could well have taken it out of them and, with a fiery United performance, could well be very beatable. United to edge it, for me, but not without controversy. Man United 1-2 Man City. Darren Lewis United may be fired up for repay their fans for their support through an horrific run of form. But the truth is they simply won't get anything out of this unless they are tight defensively. Should they open up, as the fans will demand at Old Trafford, they will almost certainly leave the holes at the back that City will exploit. Pep Guardiola's men are too quick, too creative and too slick to be denied. Man United 0-2 Man City. McLeman Manchester United cannot be as bad as against Everton. And for all the talk among their fans about preferring to see City win the title, once the whistle goes, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's team will run and harry and chase like in a normal Manchester derby. The problem is, even if they match City's effort, they cannot equal their noisy neighbours' quality. How many United players would get in the City team? only the G. It will be frenetic to start at Old Trafford, but I expect Pep Guardiola's side to win and return to the top of the Premier League. Man United 0-3 Man City. James Whaling. I find it difficult to see anything other than a comfortable Manchester City win. I have no dog in the title fight. Both City and Liverpool are exceptional sides, and I'd be happy to see either lift the trophy as deserved winners. But I think City will put one hand on the silverware this evening against a Manchester United side that looked devoid of the confidence they had during Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's caretaker reign. United were so dismal against Everton, who were brilliant, by the way, that they would have probably lost to any team outside of the Premier League's bottom three. They simply cannot be that bad again, but I still don't see them having enough to stop Pep Guardiola's swashbuckling machine. Man United 1-3 Man City. Mark Jones. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer knows all about Manchester United DNA. And we know that he knows about that because he's been banging on about it from the moment he took the managerial reins in December. In the few moments he's not talking about Fergie or that night in 1999, anyway. He'll talk about that DNA being all about never giving up and always playing with pride for the shirt and stuff like that, but there's something else in that DNA too. A hatred of Liverpool. In truth, the whole helping the Reds win the title thing shouldn't really matter, though, because City are just a far better football team, but the fact that it's even an issue at all adds a level of oddness to this fixture which is going to tell eventually. United will give it a good go and probably even score, but in the end they'll lose a game that they'll want to instantly forget about. Man United 1 Man City 3 David McDonnell. There will be a response from United following their 4-0 humiliation at Everton on Sunday. There has to be, but that alone will not be enough to bridge the gulf in class between them and City. Old Trafford no longer holds any fear for City, who have won on 5 of their last 7 visits there in the Premier League, and, put simply, they have better players than United in virtually every position. Pep Guardiola's side have to win to stay on course for the title, and I expect them to do so with relative ease.